Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Mac Merlin stream. Looks like there's quite a few people here today. Just wanted to say hello to Abhijit, Tony Jabrone, Duncan Yo-Yo, Big Taro, Ras1023, Hardware Demon, Homie Zoned, Elmo Space, Gravy. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Yeah, if you guys saw my pre-show chat, I was talking about how temperatures here have cooled down, so I think we're good. I think we should be good, but just to be sure, I'm going to hit the record button here. And so if anything goes on and you guys watch this on YouTube later, it's gonna be all pieced together. It looks much better. Fingers crossed today. So let's play some music actually. Let's play some music and talk about what drink I'm drinking today. Let's see. It's a drink I've done before. Nothing too special here. Bundaberg ginger beer from Australia once again. One of my favorite ginger beers. Easily obtainable from your closest Costco. And no, I am not sponsored by Costco, but maybe one day. Would they sell keyboards in bulk? This is always so difficult for me to just open up. It says pull out, then up. So you would think it's simple, but there's a little trick to it. There it goes. Let's try again. Unicorn says, Twitch app doesn't like me today, doesn't start, but the Twitch website works. Oh, interesting. I have encountered the same thing on my Android phone. There we go, we got it. Whew. JD Baker says, where D65? So, I like to frequent the KBD fans Discord a lot, and one of the things that I said on there when I shamelessly posted my Twitch link, I said, hey guys, check out the Keycult version of the D65. Delicious. Delicious indeed. Let's see, hopefully it will last me at least half this stream, because usually I'll be done with the stabilizers and my drink will be done. Let's see, Hardware Demon says, absolutely love that, so difficult to source in Ireland. Really? Dang. JD Baker says, damn, I wanted to see a D65. So the joke being is that it's a 65% and it's also gasket mounted. The two features shared with the D65. You're ready to see this board. Okay, let me show the board really quick before I get to building this. Here we go. Not sure if it came in this actual case, because I received this board along with another. I believe this is the Iron 165 case. Xenophobia says, hello from my Android phone. Hello to you too from my Hackintosh. Here we go. This is the Keycult No. 165 wrapped up in the authentic Keycult matte. Here we go. This is it, guys. Keycult 65. You can see it is a 65% with a blocker separating the arrow keys from your spacebar and the rest of the bottom row. See, it's got the Keycult logo right there. And one thing that I really like about customs these days is that the USB port is not part of the actual PCB. It's a separate daughter board, allowing it to be mounted anywhere, such as closer to the bottom of the case like that. See that? And if you look at the bottom, very pretty. Black and red. Yeah, it's like, I think I might put Hamon on this. We'll see though. The customer who wants me to build this is a big time PBT user. So I figured I'd put PBT caps on it just to fully test it out. But yeah, that's it. Looks like the customer also put the gaskets in already. So if you look inside the board right there, you can see the gaskets in all the places. These look like the neoprene gaskets that were used in the Iron 165 as well. Fluffy was taking says, are we indulging in the finer things in life today? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Finer things in life. Speaking of finer things in life, I just found out that an 85C is opening in Bellevue, Washington today. Well, it's their soft opening, so immediately after the stream, my wife and I are gonna go check it out, just because we are big 85C fans. If you guys don't know what 85C is, 85C is a popular bakery store that was very popular in Taiwan, and now it's made it all the way here to Seattle, Washington. Khalid says, pretty, I know, right? Jeremy Carlos says, PBT spacebar. Yes, PBT spacebars, and I know that sentiment. JD Baker says, don't recall seeing red as an option. I don't recall it yet either. I'm not sure when this was sent out, but there's definitely a number 1/65 rev1. And looks like there's some kind of serial number on the bottom there. How much is a number 1/65 worth now? Here, let's... If you were so fortunate to win the raffle... Here, let me pull that up. If you were so fortunate to win and were able to pre-order this, I guess these were $500 retail. Yeah, it comes with all of these specs: 8-degree typing angle, isolated gasket sandwich mount, VIA compatible, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. Of course, you have additional add-ons. You can do a polycarb plate, aluminum or brass, bunch of different things right here. But aftermarket, I think these are... Does anyone from the audience know how much one of these sold for on the aftermarket? I think it's at least $2,000. I know that the TKL version sells for much more, but personally, I like this one better. I like this one much better. Nate says 2,000. Yep. JD Baker says 2,200 to 2,400 for sure. Very cool. Yeah, see, just other photos of what the different backs could look like. Got the white one, the teal one, all that good stuff. This one is a black case with the red weight, or back plate, I guess, is what you would call it. Like so. Take my kidney, please. But yeah, once again, this is a customer commission. So if you guys are in need of any build services, please contact me. I am, however, backlogged all the way till October at this point. A couple more different boards. But yeah, we will leave this in the case for the time being until we are ready to actually use it. Here we go. Plate. Plate's right there. PCB's right there. Let's look at this plate. JD Baker says, I want this Keycult. How much customer want to sell it for? I don't know. I don't know, maybe 2,400. We'll see. Look at this. Look at this fine paper used to wrap the plate with. Ooh, red plate. Look at that red aluminum plate. Very pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait for my TKL to come in. Okay. So everything here is red. Even the PCB is red. You guys can see it's got the Keycult logo, Wilbus logo, Keycult logo on the actual ESD protective sleeve, and it's got the daughter board already pre-connected right there. Interesting. Raymond Conchu has subscribed. Thank you, man. And I'm seeing Grave Host, BC Boy. You guys have followed. Thank you. see. First things first though, before any stream, or basically anytime you build your keyboard, you need to test that your PCB works. So let's do that. Let's do that. If I can get the PCB out. Come on. Fat and Salt says, what color is the case? The case is black and red. Okay. There we go. Isn't it gorgeous, guys? Here, give you guys a better look. See that? This is a Wilbur PCB. If you guys don't know who Wilbur is one of the most talented designers in our community at the moment. He's also responsible for VIA along with Olivia. That's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Alright, let's go test this out. Let's make sure everything works before we start soldering and putting stabilizers on. That USB mount is very clever. Yeah, this makes it so that, okay. So a lot of people who buy boards, this is probably the point that breaks. It's the first thing that breaks. So instead of having to replace your entire PCB, desolder all of your switches, you could just buy this part. And I think if this is IO3's design, you can purchase these for like $5 a pop. So $5 a pop versus desoldering your board and buying another PCB. Dr. Zippet subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Let's see. I need a USB cable. Here, this should be good. Plug that guy in. USB-C, USB-C. Don't test, have faith. Oh boy. Typically, Wilbur's PCBs are great and everything, and it's very seldom that you actually find one that's broken. But there's the first time for everything, you know? Alright, let's test this using VIA. Let's test this during VIA. It's funny, you guys saw me build a very cheap board last week. Now you're seeing me build a very expensive board. It's like the contrast is big indeed. Here we go. Let's do... yeah, let's test it with QMK configurator so I can see if there's any chatter as well. Let's change my scene up really quick here. There we go. Alright, I need a tweezer. Where are you, tweezer? Aha, tweezer's right here. Pouring stuff over the PCB while it's plugged in. It's a pro move. Only pros are allowed to do that. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully everything works, right? Hello, why are you not triggering? There we go. VIA does not test for chatter quite yet. Hello. What are you? Escape key. Perfect. So far, so good. No, to be fair, I've never encountered a Wilbur PCB that was dead on arrival. But I have read people complain about it, so, you know, could just be very lucky at this point. Hey, Spiked Synapse says, building a Mysterium while you build that beauty. Go slow so I can keep up. Let's see. Wait, what program is this? This is just regular QMK configurators test mode. You can press test on QMK configurator and it will bring it up. So web-based solution. Don't need to download anything. I know a lot of people like to use VS Tester itself, or even EK Switch Hitter. All are adequate, I'd say. Okay, one of these guys is an FN key. T-Wizzle subscribed at tier 1. Subscribed for 4 months. Thank you so much, man. Okay, that's probably the FN key. So let me see if I can trigger an F1 here. ML Space says Switch Hitter also has chatter test. Yes, it does. But it's also Windows only. And last updated, I think, 2016. If I'm not mistaken. Come on. What is that key? That key's not giving me anything. Oh, that's the Alt key. That's why it's not giving me anything. Come on. Why won't you trigger? There we go. That's an F10. Perfect. All right. PCB works. PCB works great. We can put stabilizers on now. Hooray. Okay. I am just going to take off this cable because it's going to get in my way. Especially when I'm building. I'll attach it back later when I'm ready. Ready to test. Alright, perfect. There we go. Let's leave them there. Just like that. Okay, this customer also provided, not only did he provide pre-lube switches to me, he also provided pre-lube stabilizers. So it makes my job a bit shorter, which is good for today because I don't know how long the line will be at 85C, and I would like to get there sooner rather than later. So let's grab some washers. Red washers for red PCB. Out of curiosity, has anyone found any other colored washers other than red? I think that these only get Joey Carlos says, let's get this red. Yeah, I think these washers only ever come in red. Red washers, Illuminati confirmed. QMK is nifty. Pretty much any keyboard that comes out needs to have QMK support. It's almost like a requirement these days. Let's see. Hopefully he provided screws. Yep, he provided a bunch of screws. Wait, weren't there clear washers floating around? I have not seen clear washers before, but those would be cool. I think I would prefer clear washers over red ones. Apart from Bluetooth, a lot of people want a Bluetooth keyboard. Do you know if these GAT inks are V1 or V2? That I do not know. I think the customer bought them secondhand as well, or rather, not secondhand, but aftermarket. I think he paid someone to lube them. 'Cause that's what happened last time. I thought QMK has Bluetooth support. No, it does not. Well, it might have like code for it, but it's untested code. Or we've never got it to work before. Did I already give my opinion on the NK65 pre-built milkshake? What's different with it other than the milkshake? Alright, one stab in. Xenophobia says, Bluetooth support is limited to certain chips, both in the QMK sense and the Bluetooth sense. I'm unaware of any keyboard in our repo that actually has working Bluetooth. Do you know of any, Xenophobia? Oh wait, I think there's Yan's keyboard. I think Yan's keyboard has working Bluetooth. But that's like a one-off. There are a couple hand-wired ones with working Bluetooth. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think Yan's board is partially hand-wired. It's, No, wait. He made a PCB for it. Alright. They look good. And two more. Keycult. Are we using Durock stabs? I have no clue what these stabs are. They look to be Durock or Zeals. It's whatever the customer sent me. How much do Keycults cost? Retail, if you can get in, is $500 for this particular board. The TKL variant is $650, or at least that's how much I paid for mine. Find anything special about the PCB? In what sense? Other than it's a Wilbur PCB? That's how much CK is asking for A minus iron 165. Oh yeah. Did you know that the Keycult PCB can fit in an iron 165 with minor modifications? Have I joined any GBs recently? Yes, I have. I've joined the Bento group buy. Alright, let's see. We want spacebar stab next. If I had to choose one, Oni or Bento, I chose Bento. If you guys do want a slightly more affordable 65%, keep an eye out for the KBD fans D65 or even the Vega whenever that guy comes out. Super hyped for the Vega, yeah. Vega will be your end game. For now. It's your end game for now. What washers are those? These are the washers that I bought three years ago. I've got the link on my Amazon store, but it's not available locally anymore, so I think I linked another set that's still available locally. But yeah, these came in a, here we go. These were a set of 1,000. You know, so I am pretty much all set for any keyboard build that I can do in the next couple years. And game board. All right, got all those guys in. Let's go test them out. Test them out real quick. What's the retail on Vega? I don't think we really know at this point. But a board like that I would assume to be around $400 to $500. Okay, let's leave that there. Where's that plate? Plate on. Nick's Click says, hey Merlin, hello to you too. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So much red, oh my gosh. These are lubed pretty well. All right. Are those V2 inks? I actually have no clue. It's whatever the customer sent me. I would assume yes, because I don't know anywhere else you could get V1 inks. Are they slightly scratchy? No, they are lubed. Alright, I'm gonna have to grab some PBT caps because that's what the customer likes to use. So hold on, let me grab my white on black, or my black and white actually. There we go. I like to keep all my keycaps in bins like this. See, Nick's Clicks has followed. Thanks, man. So it's Dahlia Lux and Aqua Funkalistic Booty Wap. What a name. Wow. Alright, let's see. Let's grab some. Test out some of these guys. Not bad. Whoever lubed these stabs did a pretty good job. See, let's test the backspace now. Where are you, backspace? There you go. It's a regular space. Ah, okay. Let me put him in a different spot. Like so. There we go. Is iron worth it? I think so. I really like the one that I have. I might actually try and get some extra PCVs or so. Okay, I need a backspace key. Where's the backspace key? I need a shift key and a backspace key. Here we go. That is my left shift, and it is bent like hell. Homie Zone says, no, it's not, so don't try tomorrow. Oh yeah, it is a completely garbage board. Don't try the iron tomorrow. It's not worth your time. Building a mechanical keyboard is difficult. It can be. There we go. There's the backspace. Iron 165 or number 165? I will hopefully be able to answer that question at the end of the stream. Okay, I am gonna say that the customer or whoever lubed these did a fantastic job on the backspace and the regular space and the enter key, but not so much on this stab that's on the left. So I think I'm gonna try and brush off some extra lube on this. Or maybe it's because I'm using like a bent shift key. Who knows, who knows, who knows? Here, let's replace it with an enter key. Maybe that will change stuff. Here, let's use an enter key. The one that's not so bent. That's actually better. Yeah, that is much better. Okay. It is probably definitely the bend. Okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. X Reaper says both are trash boards. Yeah, they're both trash. Don't join the group buys for them, guys. 205G0 on the inks? I think so. What PBD set is this? This is the EPBT Black on White set. Check out these keys. X Reaper says current board is an KBD 75B2. I literally just built one a few weeks ago. It gave me a lot of pain building it, to be honest. I don't know why. Yeah, some boards are just way too expensive. Not fault anyone for not being able to buy them. Alright. What I'm gonna do is affix all of the switches to the plate first before I do any kind of soldering. Anxious for Waffle Sauce, do you like the Iron 165 more than the Savage 65 or Brutal 60? I only have hands-on experience with the Iron 165. It's rebuilt like 5 times to test out different ways to try and make it sound nicer. Nice. You should try using Mil-Maxes. Could have sworn that you saw me build a Savage 65. I may have shown one on stream, but I don't ever remember building one. It could have been like when the group buy was starting and I showed a few photos of one. How hard is it to milli a PCB? I mean like mil-max a PCB? It is harder than soldering, but if you go slow, you should be able to do it. Big Chimpo says, do you know if there's a way to get QMK to send a really long string as quickly as if it were copy-pasted instead of one key at a time? No, I do not. What are my thoughts on the Type Machina TGR V1.5? Pictures look like a fake Jane with bad ano. To be honest, I haven't quite looked into it. I've seen photos, but I'm like, it's just another custom. What did I think about the milkshake edition? I definitely like the white colored NK65. But I would not get it until the PCB is upgraded to the ESD protected one. Been getting used to the Southpaw 75. Yes, I am actually. So I think just starting yesterday, I stopped hitting the minus key whenever I tried to hit escape. I'm like, oh, starting to get used to it. Do you know if Gateron inks come pre-lube? Yes, they are. Pre-lube, but not to the same extent or to the same quality as JWK switches. Cleaning your solder with Everclear. Good old COVID. You know what lube they use? For Gateron inks? Gateron has been fairly mum about their composition. So yeah, I don't think anyone knows. WD-40. Who knows? Probably some blend of Krytox. Gateron Krytox. KC exciting, yeah. Keycult. It is the first Keycult that I'm building on my channel, but definitely not the last. Can anyone got a mass spec we can borrow? What is a mass spec? Am I going to order the new Kiwi switches or boba switches? Maybe the boba switches. We'll see. I just have so many switches these days, it's not really... I feel like if I buy any more switches, it's just gonna sit. Like right now, I've got creams, I've got blueberries, some more Gateron inks, what else? A bunch of Gateron yellows and blacks, a bunch of alpacas, a couple Telios. What else? Some Helios even. So yeah, just too many switches for the time being. X Reaper says, I don't know if the NK65 would sound better than my fully tray-mounted KBD75. I would say yes, simply because I had them both here at the same time. Can I trade you ginger beer for alpacas? We'll talk after the stream. You spring swap blueberries to 65 and you're not seeing any problem. Nice. $190 is the bopping deal. RE, mass spec. Mass spectrometer can be used to figure out unknown compounds like stock. Oh boy! That I did not know. Yeah, good luck on finding someone with one. Alright, I think I've got enough anchor points in. Should be fine here. Let's go put a little bit more. Oh, look at that. That one was not done properly. He's got part of the film sticking out. Let's not use him. What keyboard is that with Mizu Southpaw 75? You guys can do exclamation point keyboard to find out whatever keyboard I'm currently using. And exclamation point build to find out whatever keyboard I'm currently building. Yeah, this was a group buy that just ended yesterday. 50 bucks for this whole thing. And if you use discount code Merlin, you got an additional 5% off. Alright, I think I've got enough. Let's make sure all of the legs are straight before we do this next procedure. Are you all straight? Yes, you are all straight. Perfect. Toon Van says, did it end already? I was going to buy one at the end of August. Yes, it ended. But they will be doing another sale at some undisclosed time. Killed Fishy says, QC. What is QC? QC is short for quality control. Getting all of them in. Yep. All right. Got all the anchor points in. We are ready to do the first round of soldering. Was there any consensus regarding QC on the Alum NK65s? I would say they are better than KBD fans. Alright, I'm going to turn on my fume extractor here. Pardon me. But you will hear sounds as if there's a vacuum going on next door. I'm curious why you only put a few switches in first versus just putting them all in at once. It really depends, but I'm noticing a lot of resistance on the plate to like putting switches in. If I do it this way, I can be absolutely sure, because I can see it visually, when the switches are completely flush with the PCB. If you've noticed, I've kind of split it out like this. So I can see pretty much any switch by looking through the plate and the PCB. I can see how flush they are. So once I can get all of these guys flush, I can be like 99% sure that any other switch that I put in will be flush as well. You love soldering, best part of the build? A lot of people say it's not. See, this is another way that I'm ensuring that the PCB, that the switch is flush with the PCB. I will melt that one leg that I just soldered and push the switch further in. I like soldering so much I use hot sauce as customer support. What is this thing that you put on the PCB for? What thing? Gotta love huffing the solder fumes, yeah. Who's going to try their luck tomorrow on the Iron 165? I might. We'll see. We'll see if I wake up. Soldering versus lubing, which is more zen? I'd actually say soldering. I hear the fume fan. Is it working okay? Yeah, I can see the fumes go that way. I don't think my camera is sharp enough to see it. Yeah, a fume extractor is only 10 bucks. Better safe than sorry, I say. At the very least, open up your window. You're building a Discipline 65 while watching. Awesome. Glad to keep you company. Gusta B says, this thing looks like it smokes on the PCB. What do you have in your hand? Oh, this is a soldering iron. It melts the solder. Here, I'll show you. Basically, this thing right here, this is solder. And you want to melt this to make a connection between the switch and the PCB. So this one, I've got my iron set to roughly 530 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's really hot, so don't touch it. Don't touch it unless you want to hurt yourself. And if you want to hurt yourself, please talk with someone. Do you use silver to solder? No. Solder is built of a combination of tin and lead. And that's what the two numbers that people always talk about stand for. So this one is 6337. If you look at the specs, it's 63% tin and 37% lead. Fieldfishy says, how do I start selling on RMM? I would say to go on RMM and read the rules there. There are certain procedures that you have to follow. Unicorn says there is also solder with small silver and sometimes copper too. Oh, really? Interesting. What kind of applications are those used for? Alright. Okay, I think I've got half of all the anchor points soldered in. So we should be good. Unicorn says used for electronic soldering as well. Ah, interesting. Alright. All of these look like they are flush with the PCB. All looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Alright, I'm gonna solder that, just that last leg. Luke Mizio says, how are you? Hello, hello to you too. I dropped a follow. Hey man, thanks for doing that. Four raiders from Ukulele Dad have joined. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining in. Ukulele Dad, do you actually play the ukulele? I'm almost done with my drink. I'll have to grab a new one in just a bit. Maybe I'll do that for soldering round 2. I do, you play ukulele music. Awesome. I assume you are also a dad? Alright. Cube Noob says, ukulele dad is my dad. What? There we go. We have all these switches soldered in, both legs on. So next up is to actually, should be able to push down on all of the switches. We should be good. Let's turn off my soldering iron again. Ah, peace. Peace and quiet. Other than music, of course. Okay. There we go. Gravehost says, can he be my dad too? If that's the case, Keeb Noob, I would assume that you can play some degree of ukulele as well. CICN Emalita has followed, and why are we awake? Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thank you for your support. Yeah, reading chats is really hard. So about a couple of weeks ago, I used to have my chat screen on my second monitor here, and I realized, like, after watching some of my Twitch streams, I noticed that every time I was chatting with people, I'd be looking that way, and it would just suck because I'm not, like, looking at you guys. So starting 2 weeks ago, I guess, I put the chat box right underneath this guy right here. So it actually looks like I'm talking with you guys, hopefully. Keeb Noob says, I have music skills, but my dad is a ukulele master. Master of the uke. Looks good. Back in college, I knew a bunch of people from Hawaii. I attempted to learn ukulele, and I did not succeed. 808, oh yeah. For those of you who don't know what 808 is the Hawaii area code. It's never too late to learn. That's true, that's true. So my dad picked up piano when he was 76 or so, and he was playing professionally 2 years later. Your grandma lives in Hawaii. Love it so much. Sad I couldn't go this year. I know, right? Your oldest piano student was 65. Nice. It's never too late to learn. But also my dad is a musical prodigy himself. He'd been playing guitar since he was in his 20s. He's played with notable people like Les Paul, Nat King Cole, Matt Monroe, and quite a few others. Nasty Johnny, 100 bits. Dream of getting to touch one of these someday. Dude, go to a meetup as soon as COVID is like over. Make sure you look for a meetup that's closest to you and go. Make new friends and touch all the keyboards. Sebastian Cruz, thanks for subscribing, man, dude. Thank you for all your subscriptions, folks. Oh, that guy has a bent pin. Let me unbend him. Luke Mizio says hi. Hello to you too. Unicorn says, I whispered you the link to the solder I was talking about. Awesome. I will check it out later. Not sure if I will use it though, because I am well stocked in solder right now. Just looking for a chill stream while you make artisans. Nice. Dude, that is one part of this community that I never got into. Artisans will steal your money. I know, right? Okay. Looks good. And I am noticing two switches that have their film slipping out. So let me try and push this guy out really quick. Duncan Yo-Yo subscribing for tier 1 for 13 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well over a year. Congratulations. Janky Wander says, Merlin, is this a personal build? No, this is not. My Keycult personal build will probably be in a few more weeks. I'm still waiting for mine. Hopefully it will come soon, because I want mine. Now let me replace one of this guy's switches. There we go. Tear them out right there. That guy's bad too. Why? Whoever put these switches together didn't put the films in properly. There we go. That one's good. Okay. I think we're good. Can solder in the rest of the switches. Mr. P. Reluto says, are those inks? Yes, these are inks. Alright. Let's push them all in one more time, just to be sure. Okay. Here goes. Back to the soldering iron. And I'm done with that drink. Oh boy. There we go. The Appa keycap, nice. There is rumor that there was supposed to be a new live action adaptation of like Avatar. Not sure if it's gonna go through or not, but supposedly it's by Netflix. And it's gonna be like a series, not a movie. The creators of Outlaw quit the project last week. Really? That's sad. Is that a landline I just heard? Landline? No. A fan-made banner. Due to creative differences. That's very unfortunate. You're so excited about Cat Mizu. Yeah, I know, man. I will have to purchase it too. Are there any cheaper alternatives to Hako desoldering? Kind of. Here, let me show you what I occasionally use. Here, this is a... I don't even know what brand it is anymore, but it's one of these pumps, basically, so you heat it up like usual, and then you press the button and it sucks it up. The problem with these is it gets really clogged very easily, so you basically have to clean this tube at least maybe twice a keyboard, twice a 60% even. So it's kind of sucks, but it does the job. These are 30 bucks. If you like to build keyboards though, I would highly suggest getting a actual Hako gun. You will not go wrong. Random question, but how translucent are frosted PC board? Is the color of the switches visible? Yes it is, actually. Doobies has followed, thank you. You don't like Kara? I actually like Kara better, to be honest. Nice bending scenes with too many plot holes. Annabelle says he's been passing on so many boards. Which ones have you passed on? Basically everything after the K you've passed that. Oh, nice, you got the K. Just waiting for it to come in before I sign up for another. Dr. Zibbit is waiting on a paycheck so I can blow it on bento plus extras. Very cool. I see Murdoch. MurDKO has subscribed. Thank you so much. And Rugo has followed as well. Nice, guys. Thank you for all your support. Everything you guys do to contribute to this channel ends up going into improving this channel and also doing my monthly giveaways. One of these days I will be able to give away a Keycult. But not this one, of course. This one's a customer's build. But one day I will be able to say this month's giveaway is a Keycult. That will be the day. Yeah, I know, right? Weekly Keycult giveaways? Dang. Dude, if only. Maybe if I'm big as, like, Ninja, you know? Ninja could probably do, like, a monthly Keycult giveaway. Is this your customers? Yes, this is my customers. Gonna blow all your monies on a V4N round 2. Nice. I actually haven't seen any of those in person. He could do a weekly giveaway probably. Yeah, I know. How about like every first week of the month is a Keycult, every second week of the month is a TGR. Every third week is a what? What's another high-end custom build? It's like a GMK set or something, and every fourth week is like, I guess, KBD fans. Matrix, iron. The iron 180. Almost done, almost done. Alright, so for the rest of these, I need to grab some keycaps again and just make sure everything fits properly. Wait, I guess I could do the caps lock key really quick here. Caps lock key. Put that space bar on. let's see. I need a couple 1.25 U's. Menu key. Super key. There we go. That's good. Captain Ladies Man has been watching all your meetup videos on YouTube. Been loving them. Yeah, unfortunately I can't make too many more because of COVID, but as soon as I'm able to, I'll be back out there. I do want to remake one of my most popular YouTube videos. It's my vintage hunting one. So we'll probably do that. Rugo has followed, and so has BB Lou. Thanks, guys. Or girls. Corona says, nice hat. You should see my staff. Pappy Thick has followed. Thanks, man. There we go. Just the 2 keys I needed. And unfortunately, this customer didn't really send me. I don't think he sent me enough switches. Because the broken ones, or the ones that are slightly messed up, have the film sticking out. So we'll have to do something about that. Just ordered Holy Pandas. Congratulations. Alright, we are gonna have to fix this guy up because I don't have any others. Tactile switch recommendations. Oh gosh. It's been a while since I've recommended any tactile switch. I'm not a tactile person anymore. I would say if you're looking for something like Zelios, but don't want to pay the exorbitant prices, go for T1s. If you're looking for, I guess, color-wise in terms of creams, go for blueberries. But of course, if you're looking for the king of the tactiles, definitely look at Holy Pandas. There we go. That looks much better. HPs have had lots of drama lately. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, that feels good. Alright, let's solder in the rest of these really quick. Solder in the board, brush the board, and then test it out. Ah, it's not hot yet. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Keycults, keycults. Alright, last switch. And we are done soldering. We are done soldering. Let's just make sure all my joints look good here. Nothing looks overflowed with solder. Everything looks conical. All the pads are completely covered, all that good stuff. Alright, looks like we're good. We are good. Let's test out the board, make sure everything works, right? Yeah, let's go plug in that daughter board again really carefully. Make sure I plug it in the correct way so I don't screw it up. Let's see, pins are at the very top. Perfect. So it goes in this way. There we go. Okay. Let's plug it in. Let's plug it in and see if I did my soldering correct. Alright, we're gonna use QMK configurator again, just cause. Reset. Alright, FN key, are you working? Yep, you are working. Perfect, there we go. Soldering looks good. And of course, before I patch it all up, I do want to clean off some of that excess flux. So we'll do that right now. Let's clean off all that excess flux. Toothbrush. And 99% alcohol. Here we go. What is that key tester program? This is QMK Configurator's test mode. Here, let me show it off again really quick. Here we go, see? This is QMK Configurator. Basically you just go to config.qmk.fm, then you click on, here we go, test keyboard input. And it'll bring you right to that page, just like that. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning off all that excess flux that usually occurs after every soldering or desoldering. This isn't super necessary, it's just a cautionary measure that I take. And also it cleans up the PCB. Especially during these COVID times, it also sanitizes the PCB. How much should a 15-year-old be spending on keyboards? I'd say save your money. Save your money. If you really want a keyboard, go for something KBD fans grade, so anywhere in the $200 to $300 range. And just stop there. Stop there. X Reaper says, is there any real reason to do that besides aesthetics? Aesthetics is the main reason why, but flux can also oxidize your board. So if you can imagine all the flux that builds up around each of the joints here, over time that will just oxidize and lead to corrosion, and possibly one day when you're typing on that particular key, it just won't output anymore, you know? So you want to clean that off as nice as you can. In my experience though, people who have not cleaned their boards are still fine 6, 7, 10 years down the road. So not all that necessary, it's just a fit and finish thing. However, what I'm doing here is not necessarily cleaning it off. What I'm doing is taking all of those hard flux deposits and breaking them up with the toothbrush. You know, I still need to clean it off eventually, because what I'm doing now, I'm taking all that flux and I'm spreading it all across the keyboard, which is also not a good thing. So we'll have to use Q-tips just to clean this up afterwards. What mix am I using to clean it? This is 99% isopropyl alcohol. Something from your local grocery store. Nothing special. Ah! Spilled some on the board. That's fine. Yeah, sometimes this flux can be very resistant to being scrubbed off, so you just gotta work on it bit by bit. The way to do this is basically like you're brushing your teeth in nice even circular motions, and do it at an angle like so. You'll know that you're spreading all of the flux on your board, because when you touch the board, it starts feeling really sticky. That's the flux that you're feeling. And as I said earlier, we'll be removing them at a later time. Unicorn says, doing it like this with the brush with plastic bristles doesn't carry the risk of building up electrostatic charges. When was the last time you zapped yourself while brushing your teeth? Looks like Pappy has a pizza business here. Very cool. Servant says, what are you doing? I am brushing the PCB, cleaning off all of the residual flux on the PCB. Pappy says, I just tried putting a caps lock key where my R shift is and it doesn't fit. I don't think a caps lock key is the same size as a right shift. X Reaper says, Slipline V raffle today. Oh my gosh. That is such a meme board at this point. Do I see any more flux on that row? Just a tiny bit more. Need a way to make more money? Invest in the stock market. Flip keyboards. Buy keyboard stocks. Good idea. Poisoning the minds of the youth. Did you guys really think you could come in here and not hear about keyboards? Alright, that looks really good now. Whew. Yeah, I just always like it when the PCB looks so nice after doing this. Almost looks like a machine did all the soldering. What dust mat is that? This is the Cherry Patent dust mat that I bought from Keycap back in 2015. See a couple more follows here. Quinny Quinn, Gnarly Charlie, Sick Online, Kuma Dog. Thanks guys for following. Frankie says no danger to any of the components doing that. No danger as long as you're not like stabbing it. Just like brush it as if you were brushing your teeth. What liquid is that? This is 99% isopropyl alcohol. Alright, so now I've got a flux clean PCB, but it is also a very sticky PCB. So let me grab some Q-tips to wipe off all that excess flux. All the remaining flux, actually. Let's see, where's my Q-tips? Let me grab some Q-tips. All right. So you'll know that you're picking up excess flux when your Q-tip starts to turn yellow or brown, like what's happening right now with this guy. And also if you can feel any stickiness on your keyboard, that's the flux. Ugh. Ravi says, what's the cause of the flux? The flux occurs when you're soldering. That's just the byproduct of it. Because there's flux inside your solder, and if you don't solder at a correct temperature, the solder and the flux itself explode, and it causes a much larger flux deposit. So this is good practice. Alright, not bad. That's pretty good as is. It's not sticky too much anymore. Yeah, I think we're good. Just clean it up a little bit more. And we can put this into its case. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Yep. It's not sticky anymore. Perfect. Very good. Does the solder fly everywhere because the iron is too hot or not hot enough? Because it's too hot. Stash, long time no see. Right. We can put this PCB back into the case and we should be done. Wow, that plate is cool, says J Mickey. It is a gasket mounted plate for the Keycult number 165. Yeah, you'll know if it's too hot when after you're done, you'll see like brown spots all around each joint. If you guys were following along, you'll notice that I don't actually have too many brown spots. I have a lot of clearish yellow spot. So that means my temperature is just at the right amount, but maybe I could try lowering it just a little bit. We'll see. All right, let's put this in the case, shall we? Frankie says, also if you clean the tip of the iron, yeah. Barely any flux that you can see. Yeah, a lot of people just like look up on Google and be like, oh, I'm using 6337, so that means I need to solder at 650, but they don't ever factor in the type of soldering iron that they have or the type of joint that they have right there. So, you know, 650 is just a generic, you know, try this amount. It's not the one that everyone should use. Go. Keycult logo. Keycult. There we go. Is that southpaw easy to get used to? I am a longtime 60% user, so, you know, it was fine for me. The issue that I encountered was every time I tried to reach for my escape key, I would press my minus key instead. Alright, let's take this guy apart. There we go. The left numpad seems like it would kill you. Really depends, to be honest. Keyboard looks so damn good. I know, right? Too bad you're broke. Dude, these things take a while to like save up for. Yeah, I'm currently soldering at 540. Oh, it's tight. There we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what this guy looks inside. Look at that. That's what it looks like on the inside, guys. You can never be part of too many Discords. I would disagree. I'm part of 30 and I think I am about 20 too much. There we go. Look at that beautiful board right there. So beautiful. Yeah. So keep in mind, see, there is a metal piece covering where the USB port is supposed to be. So we need to take this guy apart. That red looks so beautiful. I know, right? Why can't everyone have QC like Keycult does? Because not every customer wants to spend Keycult prices. Cheap boards are nice sometimes too. Let's look up the draw, man. Luck of the draw. Sometimes you can get a cheap board and have excellent QC. Sometimes you get a cheap board and you get what you pay for. There we go. Look at that. Oh, interesting. Speaking of QC, there looks to be some scratches over here. Top left. I wonder what could have caused it. Maybe it's the cable. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's put this together. Okay, this guy needs to be screwed in, like so. Okay, let me grab those screws. Just don't get burned by Doros. I know, right? The Doro is the probably the worst board to join. Alright, hold up. I don't remember seeing screws that came with the kit. There's nothing in the PCB. Could the customer have forgotten to include the screws? They sent me all the screws for the stabilizer. Not for the actual daughter board. Interesting. No. Maybe it's just covered up here. We'll see, we'll see. Clean up a bit and maybe I'll see it. we go. All his stabs are in place. Put that in his box. Yeah, I'm not seeing any screws here. Here, let me go look through the original case just to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Aha! It was in the case. There we go. Whew. Good thing it's in the case, otherwise that would suck big time. Okay, what do I need to do here? Let's examine this. Let's examine this. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's a nice little tray. Okay, let's see. How does this go? How does this go? There seem to be risers for this. What are the risers for? What are these things for? It's not something to screw in. It's like these little pieces. Don't know what they're for. Alignment pins. Says Stash builds boards. What are they aligning? They are for rising, of course. They're not risers because you can't screw them in. The plate between plate and top case. Ah, okay. All right. Interesting. Look at the hole beside the rubber mounts. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, I see it. I get it now. You ported your XD87 to VIA. Congratulations. The stash has just the ones on the left and right on the top and bottom. Ah, okay. That's where there's only 4 of them. Not the middle ones you pointed at. Just the ones on the left and right, so probably that guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. Cool beans. Anxious for Waffle says, I might get a Boodle 60. It's a good board. All you've heard are good things about the Boodle line of boards, except for the USB port. Why? Because it's too large. Too large. It's like it's a low effort cutout. That's what I've heard about it. Low effort cutout. It's not form-fitting, but because of that, I believe that allows other PCBs to be made for it. Alright, does that line up? Yep, that lines up. Looks good. Let's make sure those screws are snug. Yep. Perfect, alright. Okay, here is the hard part. Come on. I feel like that's not coming through. Almost want to just tape that guy down. There we go. Stay down. Stay down and don't come back up. There we go. Okay. Should be good. Screw that plate back down. Shadreen says, I'd like a KC, and that's the first one I like enough to pay KC money. Okay. Okay. Let's put that PCB in. Soulsolite says, is this a personal build? No, it is not. My personal Keycult build will probably be in, I'd say, a month or two. Here. Alright. Let's go put in all of those little white alignment pins. Want a PLA plate, Merlin, to stash? I don't know. I kind of just want to build it as is first before I start meddling with all those plates. They don't go in far, so stash. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think it made more sense once I actually put it together. full backspace and 6.25U hurts your soul or soul. Okay, some of them definitely go in easier than the others. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I feel like these alignment pins are what's missing on the Iron 165. If you guys ever have the opportunity to build one, you'll know that sometimes the plate shifts while you're putting the board together. And the only way to know for sure is to align it by putting keycaps on it first. Yeah. Guess it bends like that. Are there any nice 65 plastic cases? I would say the nicest 65 plastic case currently is the NK65 Budget Edition. Okay, just have to think about this. So the pins are on top right now, so I put it this way. The pins are on the bottom, so that means I need to flip this way and install it. Okay, hopefully I get this right. Okay, that's annoying. Okay. Soul says, that's definitely an issue I had with my iron. Side of keycaps would touch the side of the top housing if I didn't align it correctly. Yeah, I like ended up putting in all of the side keycaps in first and then closing it. But the way that they have it like this is very ingenious. Okay, I might not have enough dexterity to do this properly, so let me put it on my, there we go, got it. I have to put it on my lap here. Come on, go in. Whew. I said go in. Why won't you go in? If I had like 1 more inch here, this would be much easier. Carbon fiber plates add 5 horsepower to your keyboard. Because that's what happens when you put it on the car, right? Yes, I did it. I did it. Whew. Okay, just to make sure I did it correctly, let's plug the board back in. I'm gonna try typing on it really quick. Typing without keycaps. Here, I'm gonna type in chat. Here. Jello! I actually meant to write hello. Okay. Looks like everything's in place. There we go. Okay. Here's the top. There we go. Got it. We got it. I think. Sad that you missed out on the Think 6.5. Dude, I was not gonna get a 6.5, but I watched 2 streams on it, and by the end of the second stream, I was like, yup, I need to buy it. Marlon, you have any wildfires in Washington? Not that I know of. You didn't like the Sailor White? We're surrounded by wildfires. Dang, I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear about those wildfires. I know it sucks. Like it happens every summer, I think. Did I go for the Think 6.5 Seattle Mariners theme? No, I did not. I actually went for the I think it was the Deep Sea one. It's gonna be the perfect board for my Nautilus set. Alright, there we go. Let's make that a bit tighter here. There we go. NK65. Why is it blurry? Go NK65. Go clean up here and put some keycaps on. Whew. All right. Alright guys, as usual, before I put keycaps on it and do a typing test, I'd like to take a few moments and chat about some of my lovely sponsors who make this channel happen. So, including all of you all who are following and subscribing and donating bits, this channel is not possible without support from some lovely vendors. Let's talk about our very first one here. Very first one is someone that we've talked about in chat already. This is Novelkeys. you guys can see, Novelkeys is doing 2 group buys right now. SA Skyrider and GMK Bento R2. Novelkeys is over here in West Virginia. And if you go to their website and use discount code WIZARD, you can get 5% off your entire order. Unfortunately, this does not apply to group buys, or any pre-orders, so just in-stock items through and through. Quick disclaimer, I am on GMK Bento right now. I bought a set for my wife. SA Skyrider, not feeling it too much. It's definitely GMK Bento. So check them out if this is a set that you like. Next sponsor in my channel is actually Keebio. Keebio is a fellow QMK contributor or QMK collaborator, such as Zark, Xenophobia, and myself. I believe both of those people showed up on stream earlier. Keebio sells quite a few DIY friendly kits, including the Iris, the Cufancy, and the Sync. One of the more popular kits lately is the BDN9, which is a 3x3 9-key macro pad with 2 rotary encoders. Definitely check them out. If you use discount code wizardhat, you can get up to 15% off select items. I always highly recommend peel away sockets because they're only $2.49. Pro micros break quite frequently, or you sometimes just want to reuse them. With peel away sockets, you can take your pro micros off and on very, very easily. So check them out, guys. Next up is Dixie Mac. Here, let's spell Dixie Mac correctly here. There we go. Dixie Mac is currently running a group buy on Minimal Round 2. Check them out. If you guys are looking for a fairly affordable GMK set, you got until August 31st to purchase this. Let's go through the pricing really quick here. $99.99 for a set that will cover pretty much a TKL, 65, 75, and HHKBs. Of course, if you want additional layers or additional layouts, feel free to buy the edition kit for $30. Very pretty. Very pretty. I might have to purchase this just because, as I said earlier on stream, I'm putting PBT black on white on this keyboard, and PBT is warped way too much. Let's see. Next one. Next sponsor of mine is Zeal PC. Zeal PC is located in Richmond, Canada. Check him out, guys. He sells some of the most expensive switches in our keyboard hobby. I feel like, personally, I used to buy lots of Telios, I used to buy lots of Zelios, but with the influx of Silks, better Gaterons, and all that, it kind of makes it hard to justify buying any of his switches. However, what I recommend to people is, since these are the most expensive switches in our hobby, if you enter this hobby and buy them first and you don't like them, rest assured, because every other switch is cheaper than a Zelio or a Telio. So if you are new to the hobby and just wanting to know how much money switches can be and the feel that you can get from them, definitely try out a Zelio, Telio, or any of his other products here. Next sponsor is Canon Keys. Put that up here really quick. Canon Keys. Canon Keys is currently running a group buy of the Canon Cap Zero keycaps. This is their very own manufacturer of PBT cherry profile caps. They look really, really good on paper, and they're hoping to solve a lot of the warpage issues. If you're looking for a set that's really good looking, in my opinion, it's black on white with black modifiers, and you're looking for a PBT set, the base kit is just $99.99. So hopefully this goes as well as he was explaining it to be. Also, I know I shouldn't say this, but if you're looking for an Iron 165, make sure you check out Canon Keys tomorrow, as he'll be doing the Iron 165 extras. Alright, next up, Project Keyboard. Project Keyboard is running a group buy for GMK Dolch. Not round 5 as I learned recently, but row 5. Oh, is a shh. You guys. Alright, yeah, this is GMK Dolch row 5. Dolch is one of the most classic colorways in our community. I feel like it's been run in almost every profile at this point, and it's been run several times. I'm personally going to pick up a set just because I've got a Dolch Pack 60, which is missing Dolch caps. So this might be my opportunity to buy it. Let's see. I did not post a link, so let me post that into chat really quick. Project Keyboard. Base set's $135, and you've got until September 4th to purchase this. Not bad. It's funny though, I think this might be one of the only Dolch sets that have Hangul sub-legends. So if that's something that interests you, check it out. Last but not the least is a fellow Seattleite. This keyboard store is located here in Seattle. He is called keyboardlube.com. kblube.com. If you use discount code Merlin, you can get 5% off your entire order. And just earlier this week, he was completely in stock, but I guess he's sold out right now. Typically, you can buy 3, 5, 10, 20, and 40 milliliter variants of his 205 G0, but yeah, he's completely sold out. However, he doesn't just sell lube, he also sells stabilizers. So if you guys are looking for stabilizers and looking for a relatively quick shipment, I believe if you order before 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, he'll ship them out the same day. But here we go, you can buy all the Everglide / Durock stabs from him. 6.25 is sold out, unfortunately, but 7U is still in stock, and of course, a bunch of 2Us. In addition to stabilizers, he's also got Milmax sockets. Milmax sockets, both the 0305 and 7305 variants, along with Desky switch films. If you guys are looking for switch films, check these guys out. This product will only be shipped if we meet our global of at least 20 by August 31st. Interesting. 11 out of 20. I might purchase some. Yeah, that is my last sponsor of today. Thanks guys for listening in. Hope you guys can find some time to check out those beautiful people and purchase some of their products or join their group buys. But let's get back to the keyboard build. Here we go. Here we go. As I said earlier, we are putting PBT caps on. Not the most compelling, but the reason why I'm doing this is because this customer uses PBT caps. And, you know, sometimes you find issues with PBT caps that are not present on ABS on the board. So during the test phase, I would like to use the keyboard with the keycaps that he will most likely use. So here we go. Let's put this together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. J Mickey says $7. I just paid $14 for shipping for 5 milliliters of Krytox. Yeah, it sucks. Frankie says, sometimes I prefer PBT. Sometimes I prefer PBT as long as it's not warped. So the only PBT's cherry profile set that I have that's not warped are my Gateron Cyrillic set. But that's currently being used by another keyboard, so I can't just use that right now. Seems to be a little deeper than ABS. I can agree with that. ZXCV. There we go. That's where the V goes. Alpacas are linear. But I guess if you put a tactile stem on them, they would be tactile. D Nasty says, Merlin, does QMK have support for Mac special function keys like Command? Command is just the Windows key essentially. And Option is just the Alt key. Here we go. 8 ZXCVBNM. And there we go. The OK Tree says, Merle, I'm curious, what camera do you use for your overhead? I'm using an A6300 by Sony. What is the keycap? These are EPBT black on white. So this, I think, from the very first round, if I'm not mistaken. You can find that out by doing !camera. Why, are you looking into getting a new camera? I'm looking into getting a new camera, actually. Ashley says, I meant those sub-legends on the F-row for Mac. I read somewhere in QMK that they have a special code to them. You are correct. They have a special code to them. Can't find the keys that I need. There we go, there's an X right there. Still have not seen the A key. There's the 1 key. Oh, I found the A. Yay! I can't find my O key. Where is it? What the heck? Okay, I need that O key. That O key and question mark key. It's like playing with Legos here. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Here's one. Jude Marco has followed. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where is that O key? The only key I'm missing. So I can do the home key right there. Home key. Page up, page down. Need a page up key. And I need an end. Oh, there we go. There's the end. Still missing an O and a question mark. Yeah, I'm missing my O key. My O key and my question mark. Let's do this one by one. What material is the plate? The plate is aluminum. Anodized aluminum. I found it. I found the O key. Okay. Question mark. Question mark is the last one. Hopefully I can find it. Thank you, Ozzy. I need it. Can't find the question mark key. Got it. There we go. Here we go. Slipline raffle is live. Oh my gosh. What a board. What are those caps again? These are EPBT black on white. Trace V. Oh my gosh. Another Handmaiden's Tale watcher. Alright. Yay, it's done. Check it out, guys. This is the Keycult No. 165 rev1 customer build. Ozzy says, yep. My wife watches that too. Yay. Finally, the first Keycult that I've ever built on stream. Let's play with it. Let's go do a few typing tests. Let's do a few typing tests. Like so. Let's get rid of the southpaw. Southpaw doesn't need to be in here. There we go. Go outside, throw it into the air to praise the Keycult god. It's not that kind of cult. Alright. Yeah, let's do some typing tests. Let's do this one. From the top reminds you of the drop alt. I know, right? Because I also built it with the same keycaps. Yeah, guys, this is the Keycult alt. The Keycult. Present you guys the Keycult. There we go. Let's pick a nice theme here. Let's do light. There we go. That looks good. Ah, that's too bright. Never mind. Let's do the Rama one. That should be fine. Nah, that's still too bright. Let's do something darker. Solarized light should be fine. And yeah, why not? Why not? The Keycult to D65. Alright, let's do a typing test. Let's pause the music. Where is the music? Boom. Alright. Here goes. Stretchy, stretchy. Any guesses on how fast I can type on a Keycult? Man, I'm just realizing that this is actually lighter than I thought it would be. I think it's as light as... Let's see, what's another board I have? Nothing within reach. Nothing within reach. But I'd say this is as light... It's as light as an NK65, roughly. Alright, here goes, here goes. Ah, screwed up already. No! I can't do it. I can't type on the Keycult. Here. One more try, one more try. 120. Accuracy of 78. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. I should at least be averaging around 82%. OZ says defective board. I'll take it out. Yeah, of course. Defective board. Might as well give it away. I cannot control this amount of power. Okay. You know what? I think it's because of the theme that I'm choosing. Let's go pick Eclipse. There we go. This time I will type fast and accurate. Here, let me actually move my mic closer to the keyboard. You guys can hear it better. I need a black on white theme. Yeah, I know. Okay, see? So I did try to do the black and white one, but I think it's too bright. So we'll just do Eclipse. Blame it on the skins. It's always the skins. $155, accuracy of 87. There we go. That's better. That's much better. 87% accuracy. X Reaper says, sounds almost as good as my KBD 75 V2. Nice. It may sound almost as good, but definitely feels better. Let's see, let me pull out my iron. No, actually, my iron has... Its switches are way too light. That's not going to be a good comparison. Are these retooled blacks? No, these are Gateron ink blacks. Let's see, let me pull out... Let's pull out my volcano. That's probably like a better comparison. Actually, I don't know where my volcano is at the moment, so I'll just pull out my iron. There we go, that's my iron right there. I built my iron with NK silks. Yeah, look at that. Imagine having so many boards you don't know where some of them are. Yeah, that is actually a very real problem. Because I use generic black cases like the TX cases, right? So when you have all of them and not labeling them, it's kind of like, okay, which one? Which one? Homie says, I bet you regret putting in the silks. I actually don't. I quite like them. But it's funny because I also made this a hot swap board. So if I ever choose to not like the silks, I can put something else in. Don Bro says, silks are good in some boards, but not the iron. You guys think so? I think it actually sounds fairly decent. They look like Oblivion plus Hagoromo. These are GMK Olive. In fact, I'm gonna say I like how this sounds better than the Keycult right now. I may be biased. Here, let me actually find that volcano, because that's the one with the That's the one with the actual Gateron Black Inks. Nope, that's not it. Aha, found it. I found the volcano. There we go. These are both gasket mount boards, so except one's ABS and one's not. Let's see how it feels. That's a very different sound. Yeah, this guy's super thick. That Keycult sounds amazing to you? Unicorn says, I wonder, does Macmillan have SA caps on hand, or can tell if the sound of the yellow silks changes much with those? I don't have SA anywhere on hand right now. Mono says, Volcano sounds unlubed. No, these are actually lubed. These are Gateron Black Inks V1 Round 1. You wonder what the Keycult would sound like with ABS keys? Man, I feel like I haven't typed on this board for such a long time. Man, this is so weird. This is the first board that I've encountered that's got the USB port so close to the bottom. Kind of a weird sensation when I'm looking at it, but I can understand why. See, OG says, I wonder what the KC would sound like with ABS keys. One more typing test for the Keycult. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's find a shorter one. Here we go. Let's do this one. Keycult on the lap, or Volcano on the lap. You think it's 147? I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm already tired. There we go. There set the face state. Then those that set for those end could same more still right have small make line. Those house run large might hold like do. Interest workplace then because run I. However look from course feel. But if form then go into fact large without think. Make sense? Okay. %! Woohoo! X Reefer says amazing poetry. See, okay. apparently if I read it out loud first, it's easier for me to type. 166 words per minute, 100% accuracy. I'm gonna screenshot that because that doesn't happen very often. There we go. Screenshotted. There we go. Alright, let's try it again. Here we go. This one's a short one. I'm gonna read it out again. Great, hold too old, even there look like back, those the who each, last I same, also be or in large, he run, but hold still, I good, much between head, who may well then many play, because that last off home, all both on world or head, tell show. Ozzy says, no, finish on a win. X Reaper says 151. No way, no way. Leo says, what do you think of the Think 6.5 V2? Do you think it will sound good? Based on the cross section that I saw, it looks like your typical gasket mount. Probably sound good. Who knows? D Nasty says, poetry with Merlin. This is nice. It may sound like random words, but it is actually Merlin's magic poem. It's actually me casting a spell so that I can type it. 100%. Maybe on Tuesday I'll like drink wine with this and read out typing tests. Open mic night. Maybe I should ask when the next open mic night is at my local tavern. Be like, hey, can I do some spoken word? Okay, sure. What are you gonna be talking about? I'm gonna be talking about like typing on a keyboard. Oh, okay, sure. And then I'll read this. I'll go read this with like gusto. Hashtag Merlin reads. There. It's like, great hold, too old, even there. Like back those the of who each last I same. Also be or enlarge, he run but hold still. I good, much between head, who may well then many play. Because that last off home, all both on world or head tell show. D Nasty says, make sure you read while holding your magical tall chef. It's too powerful for me to handle. Okay. Typing test time. So that I can go to 85C and order bread. Oh, see those tearing up here. No, I screwed up. Too bad. Can't do it. I'm tired already. Okay, one more time. Oh, he says, told you should have gone out in a win, all downhill from here. Oh my god. D Nasty says, this reminds me of the preacher on college campus. Oh god. Spell has been resisted. Last time, and we will go raid someone. So if you guys have any raid suggestions, please put them in chat. Yeah, there goes my accuracy. I'm down to 127. X Reaper says, Apiary, Epsilon Keyboards. Epsilon Keyboards, that's a new name. Let me look them up really quick. I don't think I'm following Epsilon Keyboards. There, let's see. Who is streaming right now? Apiary is streaming. Kimchi Jody Boy, Tasachka, and Gondo. Actually, let's raid Gondo. It's been a while since I've raided Gondo. Let's do this. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Epsilon is an Aussie, I think. Nice guy. Ah, okay. All right. Let's raid Gondo. If you guys don't know who Gondo is a very talented PCB designer who resides in Brazil. You may have heard of some of his designs lately in the community. So here we go. Let's raid this channel. If you guys like a lot of this content and want to see more, definitely tune in tomorrow evening, in which I will be talking about all group buys that are ending and starting for the following week. Show starts at 7:30 p.m. PST, and since it's the end of the month, I think it's about time for a giveaway. So tune in tomorrow evening to learn all about upcoming and ending group buys and possibly win a little something from this channel. Once again, thank you everyone for joining in, and we'll be raiding Gondolindrum in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,